I'm replacing this outlet and thought I'll share it with you. Do you see the problem? How about now? This outlet is surrounded by problems, meaning during the winter it's cold on the back, during the summer it's warm on the back. It's stressed. A journey of home renovation and maintenance. Welcome to Maintaining 18. Before disconnecting the wires, I want to ensure that there's no power. This device has been known to come up with some trickery. However, I want to discuss something. Why did this outlet fail as it did? There could be many reasons, and one of them is mechanical stress. Repeated side loading from heavy plugs or walls, which is not the case in this situation, because that would require the outlet to be bumped from the side. That did not happen here. A cord is pulled downward over time, so this is more likely the result. However, once plugged in, it's not touched, basically. Once plugged in, this outlet is not touched. Now, another one is that the outlet is not firmly anchored to the box, and that can cause stress on the plug, and it concentrates that stress to the lower plug. And this is very plausible because this outlet is in a box which is held on by the drywall and a screw with a tab. So this is quite possible. What may that look like? See that red label inside the box? That's how I mark the hot wire, or the wire which is providing electricity. It was coming apart, so what I did was to replace it with a zip tie. I like to label my wires. I have an entire color coding system. Side screws are stronger and inspectable. Here I'm using backstabs. Another cause of failure, which could play a part in this case, is that the receptacle was exposed to heat. Over time, this can cause the outlet to become a bit brittle. It's also exposed to cold, frigid cold, and that can cause the outlet to become brittle as well. And last winter, it went down to -8. Recall, on the back side of this is the attic. It is bitter cold in there, or bitter hot. The hot-cold cycles will cause micro cracks to appear, and eventually it weakens the outlet. So when any pressure is applied or there's pulling off the cord, etc., it breaks. But aging can be a reason. I wonder what that looks like. Electrical outlets are intentionally designed to be homeowner serviceable. I had to replace several GFCI outlets. From time to time they will go bad. I had the outlets which I had to test monthly and replace them as necessary, but now they are self-testing models. This one I'm installing is one of those self-testing models. It actually has an alarm which will trigger if the outlet is bad. Pretty impressive. Now, replacing like-for-like devices is expected maintenance and is not considered advanced electrical work. I've been through why this outlet fails, and I will have an idea of the early signs when the outlet is about to fail again. A couple common issues to look out for when an outlet is about to fail. Well, for one, when you use the outlet, the cover plate feels a bit warm. That's not good. That outlet is about to fail. Just replace it. If you see discoloration, browning, yellowing, or melting, well, that's definitely signs of failure, and the outlet should be replaced. What these indicate is some internal issue. Another sign of failure is poor plug retention. That means when you plug the plug in, it's kind of falling out and it moves easily when you touch the wire, etc. This means that the contacts inside are worn out and it's about to fail. So these are common reasons for failure. Another reason of failure, and this is specific to my case, in which the outlet is in the roof of the attic. So it's up and slanted down and it's pointing down. So the plugs that are plugged into them hang. Over time, there will be heat, cold, heat, cold. This causes the plastic parts to become brittle, and the weight of the cord and the pull-in will eventually cause failure. So, if I notice that the plug itself has been kind of getting loose and falling out, I did notice that, then failure is near. So take the time to replace the outlet. I should have done that. And here we are. If this kind of practical long-term home maintenance is useful to you, consider subscribing to Maintaining 18 for clear, durable repair guidance. Yup, I was not kidding. You heard the alarm. As a quick reminder, the black or red wire, the hot wire, goes to the gold, and the neutral, which is the white wire, goes to the silver. The ground wire goes to the screw on the top or bottom, usually the bottom, which is green. I hope you appreciate the reminder. Be not offended for hearing things you already know. You're welcome. This outlet failed because small problems were allowed to sit for a while. That's exactly the kind of thing that homeowners are expected to catch and fix. DIY electrical work is about understanding stress, heat, and time, not just wire colors. Replacing the outlet is less about confidence and more about attention. Go forth and win your day. The day is won.